Hi guys, welcome back. We are doing the last poem, Die Hardloper. We're going to take a look at all the questions and answers, take out the poem and do them along with me. 10.1 Voltooi die sin. Die hardloper gaan moontlik 'n wat hardloop. What is the athlete running? He is running a wedloop, a race. You can write wedloop, wedren, anything along those lines, even a recess, anything along those lines. 10.2 Wat maak die hardloper so selfversekerd dat hy oortuig is dat hy gaan wen? Gee noem twee redes. So they're asking, what is making this athlete so self-confident, so self-assured, self-versekerd, that he is convinced, oortuig, that he is convinced that he is going to win this race? Give two reasons. So he prepared very hard for this race. So hy het goed voorberei. Or you could say he believes in himself. Hy glo in homself. 10.3. The correct antwoord, only write the answer next to 10.3. So we write 10.3 and the answer. In reël 3 word die woord getart gebruik. Is dit letterlik, ironies, figuurlik of sarcasties? So is it being used literally, ironically, figuratively or sarcastically? The word getart means to like taunt. And that is being used figuurlik in this poem. 10.4. Haal, so remember when they say haal, they want us to quote the answer. Haal twee opeenvolgende woorde. What does opeenvolgende mean now again? It means consecutive. Words that follow directly after each other. So for example, if you have die kat slaap, twee consecutive words will be die kat, for example, of kat slaap. That will be your two consecutive words. And you got to take this out of stanza 1. And what do you have to take out? You have to take out words that shows us, wat daarop dui means that shows, that die hardloper, our athlete, is running against the best athletes. Die beste atlete. And that is vlugste lopers. The fastest runners. That is the two words that follow each other that shows that he's running against the best athletes. 10.5. Now we got a mix max here. So, in A, they are underlining the repetition of a consonant. And when we repeat a consonant, that is alliteration. So A is B. Alright. Toe hoor hy reeds die donker, bitter vraag. Remember two, that is the change in the poem. So that is our wending. C. Ander man sal eendag eerste wees. What are we repeating there? We're repeating a vowel. And when we repeat a vowel, that is assonansie. So that is A. And then the last one. Sy adem stoot 'n hete wind gejaag. And that is a metaphor because there's no soos, there's no nest, there's no us. So it's a direct comparison. So that is C. Alright. 10.6. Die hardloper se wedloop word metafories vergelyk met die wedloop van die lewe. What are they saying? They're saying that the runner's real race, like the race is running on the track, is being metafories vergelyk. When you metafories vergelyk, you are metaphorically comparing. And what is being metaphorically compared? The race of life, die wedloop van die lewe. And now they're asking, when is the race of life done? When you die. That's when the race of life is done. Wanneer jy sterf. Of wanneer jy doodgaan. 10.7. Met wilde, maar met suiwer hart, het hy die woeste wedren vel begin. They're referring us there to line 1 and 2. Wat 'n uitwerking het die wedloop op die hardloper se liggaam? Noem een rede. So they're asking us, what effect? Uitwerking is like effect, consequence, things along those lines. So what effect does this wedloop, does this race have on our athlete's body? We got to give one reason, and that reason we can take from the poem. So it's like his heart is beating fast, his blood is warm, his breath is like chasing, is very hot. So you could say like, sy hart klop vinnig. Sy hart klop vinnig. Anything along those lines. In the poem, you'll be able to see what this is doing to his body. 10.8. Die hardloper het goed voorberei vir die wedloop. So they're telling us that the runner prepared very well for his race. We have to tell them, sê hoe hy voor die tyd gevoel het om deel te neem en sê hoe sy houding ander het nadat hy bewus geraak het van ons ongesiene makker. So these two supposed to be one question, guys. Sorry about that. So ongesiene makker. So now we got to compare. Remember, this poem is when he starts to realize this ongesiene makker, this unseen teammate. We have to compare. All right, so this is the realization. We have to compare how did he feel before the realization and how did he feel once he came to that realization. How did his attitude change? So before the realization, he was very self-confident. Remember, he was very like, I'm going to win this. Hy was self-versekerd, positief even. And then after the realization, he was now negatief. Hy was bang. Hy was nie meer so selfverseker. 10.9. Wat is die funksie van die dubbelpunt in reël 12? What is the function of the colon in line 12? So that just shows the wending that a question is going to follow or that an explanation is going to follow. Verduideliking gaan volg. Anything along those lines. 10.10. Beantwoord die volgende vraag. Kies die korrekte antwoord uit tussen hakkies. Skryf slegs die vraagnommer en die antwoord. So you write 10.10 A and you write either dood of lewe. So die tema van die gedig. So the theme of the poem is dat dood of lewe uiteindelik sal oorwin. What are they saying here? They're saying that the theme of the poem is that either death or life is eventually going to win. And what is our answer? Dood. Death is eventually going to win this race. B. Hoe sal hierdie tema jou lewe in die toekoms beïnvloed? Beïnvloed is to influence, toekoms is future. So how is this theme going to impact your life in the future? So you could say something along the lines of, oh, I'm going to live every day like it's my last, or death can come at any moment. Anything along those lines would be correct. 10.11. Bespreek die ironie. Remember, when we have to bespreek die ironie, we have to use maar. In die woorde ongesiene makker. Remember, ongesiene is unknown and makker is your teammate or your friend. So that's the irony. How can your friend or your teammate be unknown to you? That's the irony. So you say, 'n makker is 'n vriend. 'n makker is 'n vriend. Maar die vriend is ongesien. So that is the irony. And that is the last poem, Die Hardloper. Thanks for tuning in, guys. The rest of the videos have already been posted, so take a look. See ya.